well, I'm going to have to rethink my whole fall garden plan because I have a cute, adorable pest in my garden. Can you guess what it is? Yep, it's a bunny. It is a bunny. He's been here for about 3 weeks. He's caused a lot of damage. I've lost watermelons. I've lost cantaloupe. He is now eating the leaves of my beans that are growing up a trellis. He does not seem to be afraid of dogs. I have a dog on the right of all my garden stuff, and then my own dog. So I'm going to have to readjust. So we're going to go figure out what we can do naturally without resorting to illegal methods. In my state, it is illegal to kill that animal, that wildlife animal, unless it is causing you immediate and direct bodily harm. The rabbit's not. It's also illegal to trap and relocate. And it's also nesting season until September. So morally, do not feel right to do that. So I'm not looking for suggestions on how to eradicate this poor little bunny. I'm looking for creative ways to grow food for my family that the rabbit cannot destroy. I know I'm a little bit tenderhearted. I just can't help it. He is adorable. He has the bushy, white, fluffy tail. I keep referring to him as the Easter Bunny. And I feel so sorry for him. And it's probably a girl, and she's probably going to have a bunch of babies. And then I'm really, 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 really going to be in trouble. But for now, I'm just going to implement some simple strategies to try to plant what I need to plant for fall, direct seeding, higher. I'm going to go as high as I can with my lettuces, my spinach. I'm sure this rabbit would love to eat some pea shoots too. So thankfully, the Dollar Tree sells those black mesh trash cans. I'm actually going to go try to find some more. We're going to need a lot of those. Before I decide on where I'm planting my fall crops, we're going to look at our summer stuff that has been eaten by most likely the rabbit, but I know I've got some deer issues as well. You can see by my okra leaves missing. So we're spraying these bean leaves, the okra, the sweet potato vines, and in a minute we're going to spray some watermelon leaves as well. This is just a mix of water and ground up chilies. Just spicy, hot pepper, no like sauce, no vinegar, nothing from your fridge. We're just getting some dried ground pepper and water, mixing it into a nice liquid and spraying the foliage. These mesh trash cans from the Dollar Tree I use to protect young plants until they're too big to fit inside. Like the squash here, he got too big, so he had to come out. But this could save your plants. I use these all the time. Spring, summer, fall, excellent. So we also got to think about moving stuff up higher. I moved these 2 watermelons up higher so that the rabbit could not reach them. So we talked about deterring the rabbit with the red spicy hot pepper spray. We talked about protecting young plants with some kind of physical barrier, like the mesh trash can turned upside down. And also moving fruits up high where they can't reach them. And then the last step I'm taking is I'm really looking around at my garden. I'm thinking, where can I plant what I would call rabbit candy so that it cannot be reached by the rabbit? Originally I was planning on planting spinach and some lettuces inside of this trellis right here where I've got my cherry tomatoes growing in the beds underneath. But then when I started having this rabbit issue, I knew I couldn't do that because they would just be eaten constantly. And so I had to readjust. So now my spinach is going to be in my backyard in a double stacked raised bed, and some of my green stalks. Lettuce is going to be in my green stalks. Lettuce is going to be up high on my deck railing planter. So you just have to kind of readjust slightly, and hopefully these steps will deter the bunny, the rabbit, encourage it to move on. I mean, there's tons of stuff here still to eat. I do have a hawk that kind of circulates around through my garden. It's a Cooper hawk, and maybe he'll take the bunny with him one day. I don't know. So if you have any ideas for me, would you please share, because I would love to hear from you. Hope you're having a great gardening week and there's not a lot of pest pressure for you. Talk to you soon. Bye.